breaking news from ESPN. This just in. Shams Charania has just won an ESPY for most useless reporter. Okay, so look at how desperate ESPN has become while waiting for LeBron to decide which team he wants to join next year.
And still, we wait.
All this anticipation just to witness a 42-year-old lose in his second round of the playoffs. Is this who I'm supposed to put my life on hold for? While waiting for him to announce which non-title contender he'll settle for?
We are all still on LeBron watch because the King says he will not play for the Lakers next year and he's going to explore free agency.
They are still selling that fake narrative that LeBron left the Lakers and not that LA showed him the door. LeBron is the most media-protected athlete we've ever seen.
He did 3 hours. I think all of us can appreciate on this show having to fill hours of content without having much to say at times. And LeBron did 3 different shows for like 3 total hours and was determined not to give anybody anything. And the fans who came there were determined to get something. They were sitting on the edge of their seat.
You know, I've gone back and forth. I've vacillated back and forth because obviously he's got a home in Miami. He's got obviously a home in Akron, Ohio. But I've gone back and forth between Cleveland and Golden State.
I think Miami is on the board. I think, when you go back and look at all the big free agent moves of the last 20 years, they've all been tied to Team USA. And I think Team USA, believe it or not, is a part of this decision where he played with Bam Adebayo and he had this reconnection with Eric Spoelstra. I'm not going to go into all the nuance there. Look, if he goes to Cleveland, he doesn't have to...
Dude, don't cry. It ain't that serious.
Look, if he goes to Cleveland, he doesn't have to... Look, if he goes to Cleveland, he doesn't have to issue any statement. It makes sense. They have a great team. He fits in. Have you do it that way. I definitely think Miami is on the board. I would watch how that plays out.
Logically speaking, because of what I highlighted about dangling Cleveland out there and then obviously Golden State, I think those are top 2. But obviously Miami because you've acquired Giannis.
And still, we wait. LeBron's looming decision. We enter day 20 for those of us keeping track of the future Hall of Famers free agency. So let's check in with our senior NBA insider, Shams Charania. Shams, happy Monday to you. Thank you so much for joining us. When, my friend, can we expect a decision from LeBron?
Why are you asking him? He don't know anything. He's been saying LeBron's about to announce his decision every day for like 3 weeks. This guy's reporting is useless.
Malika, we're on week 4 now, I believe, and everyone in the NBA is waiting on LeBron's decision, his choice now.
Why? Who cares? He's just a role player at this point.
And I spoke to Rich Paul, his longtime agent, this morning. And Rich Paul made it clear to me that the choice is LeBron James's right now. It's up to him on a choice of which team he wants to play for.
LeBron can't play for whatever team he wants to. He wants to play for the Spurs and would even accept the vet minimum to play alongside Victor Wembanyama. But the Spurs found more value signing Tobias Harris and paying him 4 times what LeBron would have cost. Sorry, King, Alien don't want you.
All of the information is in. The teams are set. Everyone's made their moves. There is no decision, no choice yet. There's no timetable on a choice as of yet, but we know the teams. Cleveland, Miami, Philadelphia, Golden State, Minnesota, all are waiting on this.
If you don't know anything, that's fine, but why bother doing a segment every day just regurgitating that you don't know anything? Why not spend resources to talk about something that you actually do know? Like, why not talk about how OKC traded Lou Dort to Atlanta and how the Hawks have been sneakily building a solid roster? And then you can spend your segments about LeBron when you actually know something worth talking about.
This has a domino effect around the league with other free agents as well.
Yes, and that is the real reason for the holdup. LeBron and Rich Paul are working behind the scenes trying to figure out what organization will acquire some of the free agents LeBron wants to play with to give him the best shot at another cheap ring. But the options are so limited that he's holding out until a situation opens up where he feels like he has some kind of an advantage. LeBron ain't going to the Warriors, but I actually think LeBron will go to a stacked team on the cheap out in the Eastern Conference, and then Draymond is going to join said team on the cheap to play with LeBron.
My understanding, though, over the last couple of weeks is that the focus has been primarily, though, on the Eastern Conference teams being Cleveland, Miami, and Philadelphia, and we all continue to wait.
Wow. Mind blown.
Perk, we saw you out there at FanFest 2. Did you get a chance to talk to LeBron?
No, I did not. Matter of fact, I haven't spoke to LeBron in about a year and a half since he unfollowed me on social media. But look, listen, I don't know where he's going.
Dave, I'm sorry. This is just the latest whatever I've heard.
Yeah.
Said Philly, Cleveland, or Golden State is what they heard. And that's what I heard, the latest thing, which means nothing.
Everyone's having these same conversations.
Yeah.
Correct.
You know, the Rich Paul, LeBron James, they control the information, and my understanding, they're not giving too much to anyone right now.
I believe that Rich Paul is literally waiting on LeBron, and I think LeBron really, honestly, hadn't made a decision. LeBron James probably hasn't made a decision yet on where he want to go, and Rich Paul don't even know.
I talked to Rich on Friday, and the way he described it to me was that there are no perfect options.
Yes, that's exactly what I've been saying this entire time. He's holding out because he's trying to build a super team because he knows having some kind of unfair advantage is the only way he could win.
And so obviously that means there are still many strong possibilities. But, you know, my response to Rich was like, nothing in life is perfect. And so he's got to figure out.
I'm saying Miami. So, Perk, don't you feel like Miami, amongst conversations, came up like, oh, don't sleep on them? Because when you look at the basketball of it all, he has probably the greatest opportunity to make an impact if he's playing the 1, the 2, or 3 where he normally feasts. Whereas these other teams, he's going to have to slot in with more so of a stacked backcourt, per se. Did you hear Miami? Because that was, like, kind of emerging for me.
Of course, I don't know for sure, but I'm leaning more towards Miami than Philly or Cleveland because I think Pat Riley will be aggressive in recruiting quality role players to help complement LeBron and Giannis. And I'm sure Pat Riley has favors that he can call in as well. So LeBron knows that Pat Riley is a tried and true GM that knows how to build a championship roster. And Miami has the bigs with Giannis and Bam to help stand up to the bigs in San Antonio and OKC.
And so here we are again with a older LeBron James who is once again holding the league's attention, captive audience waiting for another decision to be made. Knowing what you did then and seeing what you do now, do you have any idea how maybe he would do it or something that he would take from that or things that he would leave behind with that decision?
How is Jim Gray supposed to know? You think he's got LeBron on speed dial? ESPN is so desperate for a clue about LeBron's decision that they're sending Malika Andrews to try to probe information out of Jim Gray regarding LeBron's current decision just because Jim Gray was the one who happened to interview Bron during the first decision 16 years ago.
Should we do it? Should we make a proclamation right here, right now? Should we? Are we going to continue? Should we say right now we're not going to lead the show with LeBron until a decision has been made? Should we do it? Should we do it?
I mean, you can do it.
It's your show, not mine.
I think we're at that point, guys.
Yes, that's what we've all been saying for like 3 weeks now.